Woohoo! Well, hello, my author friends. Pierce Brantley here. Excited that you stopped by. We're going to look at something really cool today in Storyloft. We're going to take a book and get it ready for Amazon, KDP, Ingram Spark, or just going and physically publishing it yourself. We're going to look at two things, both how they publish it and get it prepped for publishing physically for like a print book and for your ebook. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started. To start, we're going to click on the Saffron Squeak. If you have a different book in your dashboard, you can look at that, or you can just follow along. So we're going to click on the book. And while it's loading, let me tell you about what we're going to do. We're going to try and make sure that everything looks tight, looks cleaned up before we get it ready for print house level publishing. So let's just take a look real quick. So if I look at it right now, first things first, let me clear the formatting. And it looks pretty good. I think I do like that theme, but I want something maybe a little more classic. So maybe this Islesburg, a ship that smelled like cinnamon. Nice. Yep. Okay. And then let's go to the format here. I'll keep the chapter heading. I like that. That maybe something a little more classic. Yeah, a ship that smelled like cinnamon. That looks pretty good, I think. All right. So I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and get it ready for publishing. So to do that, let's go to the Publish tab at the end. We have three ways we can publish: the print book, the ebook, or the Microsoft document docx. We're going to start with print. So to do that, click on Export Book. And it's going to go and do some things for us. The first thing it's going to do is it's going to go retrieve the 300 DPI, the really big images that you need in order to have a really high quality print book. So we save these for you on Storyloft. Obviously, we don't load them in the manuscript. We show you a much faster version. But when it comes time to create that really high-res PDF, we'll bring them in there for you so that they're there in the final PDF. The other thing I should say is that these are print ready as well. So whenever copy you download, you should be able to hand off to your publisher. Okay, so we have to start here. We have book sizes. So let's start with a book size. I'm going to pick Digest 5.5 by 8.5. This is a very popular book size in publishing. So let's click on Digest, and it's going to go and start to come up with a basic version of our layout, which is really cool. So give us a title page. If through in our copywriting page, our test dedication page. Notice how the formatting is unique on all of these. That's because Storyloft knows how to format pages based off of the type of pages it sees, which is really cool. It laid out my table of contents for me. You'll never, ever have to manage a table of contents widget again in your life. Storyloft just as smart. It knows where your chapters are and knows what order they should be in, and it can adaptively change the numbering sequence for you too, based off of the book size and everything else. Okay, so you can see that this looks really nice right here. This chapter 1 heading, the ship that smelled like cinnamon. That's cool. Our illustration, we did whiteout illustration, so it fades into the page, and that looks really nice. Good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. A couple other details you'll notice. Book name, left-hand side, chapter name, right-hand side. That's best practice, so we keep it that way. But you do have some customization options. Let me show you some customization options that you can use to make your book your own. So a couple things. You can adjust all of the inner margins. So let's say we have an extra wide inner margin. Two is crazy. 1.5 maybe. 1.5 on the margin scale. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, see, that's going to give you some more room. It pushes our text over, but that's okay. One thing you'll notice as well, see how this is indented? This is not. That's because Storyloft knows how to format your book perfectly. That's always going to be correct. So to move forward, let's do this. Let's export the PDF. So what it's going to do is it's going to go and prepare your PDF for you. Now, this might take a little bit of time depending on the length of your book. It's got to go crunch those big images and everything else. But once it's ready, you'll see this down here at the bottom and at the top, download PDF. Once it's ready, you'll be able to download it, and it'll download really fast because it's already prepped for you. Perfect. Okay. Now that we've got that, the saffron squeak, let's bring it in here. See if you can see this. And you can see we left our print marks on, which is good. We've got our table of contents, our illustrations, everything looks perfect. And now we're able to take this and go and send it off to our printer, and we're good to go. Now that we've done our print book, wasn't that fast? It took all of about 2 minutes. Let's go back and let's look at our ebook. Now, ebook is going to be even simpler because there's less to configure. So click on export ebook. That is the name I want. Brantley. Don't need that. And I don't know what epic book cover here. Let's do that. All right. Generating. So what it's doing right now is it's taking this information, the lead pages, my chapters, the book cover, and it's going and collating all that information and putting it together to create a perfect ebook for you. So there we go. We got one. Let's take a look. Open it up in Apple Books. There we have it. All right, let's take a look. One of the things you'll notice, and one of the things that's great about Storyloft, is that it preserves your themes both inside the print book and inside the ebook. So your books will look consistent, which is really nice. All right, guys, thank you so much. That's all there is to it. Publishing in Storyloft is really easy. If you're an author, it's one of the best book writing apps there is. Drop me a question in the comments below if you have one. Until then, I'll see you on the next one.